we're at the first question, but I think we have Michael join us. I don't know. Let's just make sure that he can connect to us, or just ensure that that's possible. Um, and then hopefully, Michael, if you can share your video and you can share your thing.
Oh,
Perfect. There
fantastic.
he is.
Oh,
How are you, Michael? Welcome.
very good. Thanks. Sorry, sorry. It's the first day of school here, the start of the school year, and apparently everyone forgot how to drive over the holidays. So I'm just
Yeah. Can they ever
couple.
drive there?
I didn't, but everyone else.
Welcome,
Okay.
welcome
Yeah, sorry.
anyway.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a great pleasure to be here with all of you.
No, you're very welcome, Michael.
So I
Okay.
think in summary, cold snare, I mean, it's exciting times because cold snare resection has a, there's another 5 to 8 years of further research to further refine the technique and bring it to the fore as a fundamental technique in colonic resection. But it will have its limitations. Bulky lesions can't be managed that way currently.
And then if you look at the percentage of recurrence at second surveillance, and actually, if you come to the primary outcome table, so that is, okay, if you have a negative first surveillance, what is your chance of having a positive second surveillance? In the margin thermal ablation cohort, that risk is 0.2%, whereas in the control arm, that risk is 3.5%. So in the control arm, even if you had a negative first surveillance, you still had a 3 to 4% chance of having recurrence at second surveillance at 18 months. Whereas in the margin thermal ablation arm, this risk was vanishingly small, with a significant p-value and a large relative risk reduction. Therefore, it seems that margin thermal ablation is a durable therapy. The first one, the study shows significantly reduced recurrence rates with MTA. What are some potential barriers? This, I think, is a very important question because I'm asked this all the time. What are some potential barriers to the wide implication of margin thermal ablation, and how might we overcome them?
Hmm.
One of the main things that people say is, I think one of the major barriers to this technique being adopted is that people variably believe that it's true or not. When I will go, you must have this. People must say this to you. Like, how is it possible that such a simple thing can reduce recurrence? What is the mechanism? They say. They also say, oh, maybe it's dangerous. They also say it takes too much time to employ. I mean, how do we combat what is essentially a very human trait, that what people are used to doing when they, maybe they don't read all the data, or they're not into, they're not quite so into it as
Hmm.
the people on this call are.
Hmm.
What is the way to get around that?